So in order to keep this nice and warm and not, you know, cold, because it's cold out today, got a sock, we filled it with rice and we put it in the microwave, and it's nice and warm. We put it in a lunchbox so that, you know, it would stay warm. We're not entirely sure why this kept happening, but our tubes of Sigaflex kept bursting about halfway through. We thought it was partially to do with the cold, because the tubes were cold and kind of thick, but we tried soaking them in warm water, and that kind of made it worse. In hindsight, Sigaflex is moisture cured, so maybe soaking them in water wasn't the best way to do it. Be really careful to caulk where you want your line to go.
What?
Put caulking only where you want your line to go. We don't have much left. Okay, next panel. This one?
Yep.
One of these is a little bit shorter than the other. I don't remember which one goes there.
How much shorter?
Not shorter, but it's the same length. It's just a different height.
Oh, well, this height is like perfect. So
Huh?
it's probably this height then.
That one's good?
Perfect.
Nice.
This is why.
Huh?
This is why I wanted the side pieces first.
Mm.
See?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was afraid of.
Heckin'. We just test fit it, bro. Heckin'.
So we need to shave some off.
Right now?
Yeah. No. Not right now.
Kimi actually hasn't seen inside because he's been on top the whole time. So this is actually, believe it or not, the very first time seeing the inside, even though I got to see the inside a lot because I was underneath.
We built a house. Don't touch any metal.
Big plug.
Okay. It's in. Lights on here. Got one light. Light tester. That hose. That's holding. This has power. That has power. That has power. That should not have power.
Good.
Okay. A little flip on the light switch.
Hey. Oh my goodness.
Is there a bulb in that one? Is there a bulb in that one up there? So now I can actually show you what's going on. It's daytime. And I set up some temporary power. Very crude. Just got a couple of outlets. Got one switch. And now I'm going to work on the floor. I've got a notch out around these supports here. Just a little bit to make the floor fit in nicely. I don't know if you can see that, but once I cut it, you'll get a really good idea of what's going on. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to bore you with the simple stuff. So just get to work doing it. So I got the first layer, or the first panel of the subfloor on, and I realized that not everybody will know how to put it in a subfloor. So pretty much you just lay your stuff down. I've got it to where it just overlaps about halfway over a stud, or what we're calling stud, the aluminum cross bracing. And then I'm taking a chalk line and marking out where I need to cut. And then I don't really want to set up sawhorses and everything so I can cut on top of. So I am going to just set my blade to where it's not crazy deep. See, I can show you. Or you can use your main piece of wood and you set your blade at so that when the blade is all the way through the wood, it's not actually all the way through. Like it's just resting on top. And actually that's a little, oh there it is. So I have like just the tip of one tooth poking out through. That tip's not, that tip's not. So right in the middle, I'll have about an 1/8 inch through my wood. And then I can just cut right on top of it, my other pieces. And yeah, it's gonna look ugly, but this is the subfloor. My actual finished flooring is gonna go over on top of that and cover all of those imperfections. So I'm not really worried about it. Even stuff like this, when we actually do secure the floor and caulk everything down, the silicone will fill up all of those gaps. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just rough framing in. This is how you would do it on a house. This is how you would do it on a tiny house, or a trailer, regular wood house. This is the right way to, or this is a way that you can install a subfloor.
No walk. Oh, is there no walk? Unique.
Why don't walk in there? Because of this.
Ah! Okay.
If you're paying attention, you step right here, you're fine. You step over here, not good. So don't walk over there.
Okay.
It's actually not that much harder. Or there's not that much more. After screwing down and sealing in the first layer of the subfloor, it was still just a little too soft in some areas for me. So we're going to cut, glue, and nail down pieces of plywood going the opposite direction. This will give it more strength and make the total thickness almost 1 inch, so it shouldn't flex at all.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there.